Welcome to Krasnoyarsk. What's up guys, welcome to another video. Today I'm in the Siberian city of Krasnoyarsk. Krasnoyarsk is the third biggest city in Siberia and it's the capital of Krasnoyarsk Krai. This city has over 1 million people and was once described by Russian writer Anton Chekhov to be the most beautiful city in the whole of Russia. This city was founded in the 17th century as a Russian border fort and later became the home of many political exiles like the Decembrists. It became the home of many prisoners, with Stalin's Gulag system being very big here, and later became the scene. Krasnoyarsk was founded in the 17th century as a Russian border fort and later grew and grew and grew. It became a place for lots of political exiles like the Decembrists, and later during the Soviet Union it became the home of many prisoners as Stalin's Gulag system made a couple of really big prisons here. Later on, during the Second World War, this place was used as an industrial hub as many factories in Ukraine and Western Russia got destroyed. All the production was moved over here into Siberia and in cities like this, Krasnoyarsk. We begin today in Theatre Square. As you can see behind me, this square is very nice, clean and full of fountains. This is the theatre in question, the Opera and Ballet Theatre, after which this square is named. This here is a statue of Apollo, and around here there are many important buildings such as this hotel around here. This square actually used to be called the 350th anniversary of Krasnoyarsk Square, but in 2005 it was amended back to its original name of Theatre Square. One important statue to note next to Theatre Square is this, the statue of Anton Chekhov. Anton Chekhov came to Krasnoyarsk in the 1890s when he was doing much like I'm doing right now. He was traveling from Moscow to the far east of Russia. Anton Chekhov said of Krasnoyarsk, it was a really beautiful city and the mountains here remind him of the Caucasus Mountains in the south of Russia. And because of his fame and his complimentary words about this city, he has a statue. This bridge behind me is the Communal Bridge. It's one of the 3 bridges in this city to cross the river Yenisei. It was supposed to be built in 1940, but because of the war, the construction was moved back to 1956. Nowadays, this bridge is over 2 kilometers long and is most famous in Russia for being on the 10 ruble note. The ship behind me here is called St. Nicholas. St. Nicholas was just a normal ferry ship on this river here, the Yenisei. It went from places like here to other cities up and down this river, moving people and moving cargo. However, this is not here just because it was a ship. In the 1960s, this boat was decommissioned, and shortly after it was turned into an open-air museum, and that's because of 2 very famous people who rode this ship. Nicholas II, the Tsar, and revolutionary Lenin. Behind me here, only 10 minutes away from that boat, is Peace Square. And at the front of Peace Square, the triumphal arch, the Arc de Triomphe of Krasnoyarsk. This was built in 2003 on the 275th anniversary of this city, and also acts as a kind of historical gate to the city, because this is the location, it's said, that Cossacks landed when they first came to Krasnoyarsk. I'm sat now in the central square here in Krasnoyarsk called Revolution Square. This is a very beautiful square with lots of trees and flowers, and it's surrounded by Stalinist architecture in all its Stalinist glory. For example, this government building behind here with all of its columns, as well as some different styles of Stalinist building like here and here, which are from similar eras but of different styles. And of course, Revolution Square in Russia isn't a Revolution Square without a statue of Lenin himself. I'm now in Central Park, which is the main and the oldest park here in Krasnoyarsk. Originally in the 19th century, this was a place for quiet and solemn walks, maybe going to the theatre afterwards. But nowadays it's completely different. It's now split up into two different sections. This section here, which is full of attractions and games for families and for children. And the other half of the park, which is just trees and grass, which is a lot more relaxed and kind of a chilling out area. This is the Tree of Lovers, which has a great view from the upper embankment of the river Yenisei. The tree is entangled in metal chains on which newlyweds can hang locks according to a popular local tradition. There are a lot of people in Krasnoyarsk who want a strong family with great happiness, so the locks are removed periodically so that all newlyweds from the city can perform the ceremony. Stelby Nature Reserve, which in English means the Pillars, is located 10 kilometers south of Krasnoyarsk. The site is known for its dramatic complexes of rocks which hikers can go and visit. Over 200,000 visitors go to the nature reserve every single year, and the national park has even been nominated to be on the list of the UNESCO World Heritage Sites, and it's well worth a visit. Guys, this is the end of my trip here in Krasnoyarsk and it's time for me to leave. I'm about to get on a 17-hour train to the lake, Baikal. I can't wait. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, I'd really appreciate a like, a comment and a subscribe. This is going to be my longest journey in a while, so I hope you enjoy.